Good morning. Welcome to the next podcast of Andy Collier-talks cricket memorabilia. I think you've had a good week. It's been pretty good here this week. I've got to say, I've picked up some nice bits and pieces. So it's a bit of a packed week this week, so we better get cracking. I had a request in the week about Hopper Levett, the old Kent wicketkeeper. Wonder what happened to all his stuff. Well, it's here. All the bits and pieces. His blazer. He went on the 1933-34 tour to India, captained by Douglas Jardine. So there's his blazer, which is still pretty good condition. Put that down there. And obviously they travelled over on the Multan, and that would have been given them to sort of keep the chill off the sea on their ship on the Multan. It's a nice, actually it's a nice scarf. There's his neckerchief or necktie, whatever you want to call it. MCC necktie there. And there's his jumper, MCC jumper. There we are. So that's a nice set of stuff there. And finally, not quite finally, we've got his cap, which is still in excellent condition. It's got all the details on the underside there of what he was. But the family, they didn't realise what happened to his stuff until one of the family come into the museum, and there it was all hanging on the mannequins and stuff, so they were quite surprised. Just one other thing, there's a lovely signed postcard there of Hopper Levett in the said blazer, so quite pleased with that little collection there. Anyway, yeah, so what else have we got this week? We've got a couple of nice signed things here that have arrived. We've got a Howard, Bedser and Tyson card there, which was off the All-Sover 1954. There's a thing on the back that's also been cut off as some kind of menu card or whatever. So quite a nice little card there. Another nice one here with Alec and Eric Bedser. They had a office equipment firm, started just before they retired, and there's a picture of them then having a look at a chair there. I've never seen anything with Bedser on it, but I have got a briefcase with from Bedser with some bits in, but nothing mentioning his office equipment stuff. So that's just a nice signed photograph there, 1957. Okay, so the major thing that turned up this week was the Sporting Miniature. There's a nice advertising card there for Sporting Miniature. Now these were advertised and sold in the Whistling Cricket Monthly from 1981 to about 1985, and these ones were in Mr. Frisch's collection, so I've managed to prize them away from him. The first one was Jack Hobbs, all a familiar pose of the famous players in his MCC cap there. And then we go, lovely one here of John Wisden there. It's a nice one. These are all in metal, by the way, and they're all number 1 of 100. So I'm quite pleased to have nabbed them, to be perfectly honest. And we've got the great old man there, W.G. Grace. There's 13 of them in the set, and I think they produce 2 each year for them. And we've got this the famous cover drive there from Wally Hammond. Nice one there. Nicely detailed, I've got to say. And there's Jim Laker there. There's a film night on Jim Laker for the Cricket Society in April, so that'd be quite an interesting one to go to. Nice one here of Len Hutton, playing a bit of a cut there. So we've got here Dennis Compton's a nice one with his familiar sweep shot when they won the Ashes in '53. We've got Harold Larwood, just about to deliver the ball at express pace. A nice one there. Nice one here of Godfrey Evans. Lovely little figurines, I've got to say. I'm very pleased to have them. So they're all one of 100. And there's Sidney Barnes there, nearly horizontal, but that matches up with a nice pastel I got from John Hawkins there. We've done that pose, so that goes nicely with John Hawkins pastel there. A very good one here is Fred Truman. I'm pretty sure that's the shoulder he injured in the Dad's Army programme, that one there. So it's a precious shoulder. from Fred. And the last one here is going to be Beefy. Good memorable pose there from Beefy. So I'm quite happy with those. So they come with a little write-up there. Which one's this one? This is the John Wisdom ones. They come with a write-up signed by David Frith, 1 of 100. Then there are authenticity cards. So 1981, that one. So there's the one for Jack Hobbs there. So all you need to know about that little set is all there. So I'm quite pleased to have those. So anyway, yeah, so that's about it for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this one this week. A little bit longer than normal probably, but see you on the next one. Have a good week. Cheers.